Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Mac and Dan. As we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alan
Ball
Trammell.
1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. And they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting second,
Standing
center
in,
fielder,
Tommy Pham. And he is
Pham.
proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Edgar Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lifted in the air out to left. In there, a base hit.
Got the first 2 guys out, and then the 3-hitter extends the innings. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the 4-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if he can get out of it.
Stepping in now, Jim Thome, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. And this one gets away. Double play as the runner moves into second. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding in, Gary Sheffield. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. He played an inning. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Sheffield has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Number 31.
And I'm looking down there at second base at Ian Kinsler. You know, this guy's defense gets overlooked. I love how he turns the pivot, but he's also got great range to his left. Makes all those tough plays throwing on the run to first base. He's dynamite.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Trammell onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting six.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Juan Gonzalez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Mark Grace. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Mark Grace.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. It's well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Batting 7.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. 7 homers, that average at .291 to start the day, and 19 driven in. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez, and he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Lifted in the air to right field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in,
Second
Harold
baseman.
Reynolds. And he'll start out there,
Reynolds.
half of the third, top of the order to follow. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter,
The center
especially a
fielder,
rookie,
Ty
to hit for power,
Cobb.
but he blasts this thing, and when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way, and those young legs helped him get there, too.
Stepping in now, Ty Cobb. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Sheffield ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No outs, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Trammell gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22.
Digging in to try it again. Will Clark. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
1-1, here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And he misses 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit, That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Standing in now, Alan Trammell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball out to right field. Peterson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Edgar Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's out. A beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Digging in, Jim Thome. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Now batting. Right fielder
Gary Sheffield is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there. He put himself in a good position jumping ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Jock Peterson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So not the start to the inning he was looking for, as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Ready for another chance, Juan Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Cue shot here out toward short. Kinsler for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, left fielder Cody.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Well, a little
Now
two-out
batting.
single. Now, you may not think it's
Shortstop.
much, but he's already given up a couple runs this
Vizquel.
game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. So digging in now, Mark Grace. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, number 27.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. Gloved by Clark, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Gray's ready. 1-2 on its way. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peterson moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Digging in once again, Ty Cobb comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. High in the air out to center field. Pham is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman, number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Will Clark. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the
catcher.
field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pham moves over, and that retires the side. One left. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Alan Trammell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Swing and a liner. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number
Ready
20.
once again, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Gray has his target. 1-0 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are digging in once again. Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
31. Jock Peterson.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Now here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Number 17.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Skied into straightaway right. Sheffield has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Belanger.
Digging in and looking for more, Cody Belanger. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Grounded to the right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Martinez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jim Thome. A couple of walks for him thus far. And that misses inside, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Peterson at the track. Gone!
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Right fielder number 48, Gary Sheffield.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. In now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Vizquel has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First offering on its way. Mark Grace stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate. Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The sights and sounds. Jason Shreve is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
Harold Reynolds will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Hit hard on the ground to short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wade Boggs comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
In the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Number 22.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Clark. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Now both runners on the move. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Bud Norris is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air to center field. Pham is after it, and that retires the side. The Yankees leave them loaded. Ready for another chance. Adam Duvall 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Adam Duvall.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Clark will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Nettie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hector Neris takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And some action out in the Yankees step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Juan Gonzalez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler down on the ground. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Digging in now, Omar Vizquel. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Now a pickoff play at second. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Pitch outside. Oh, not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Coming to the plate now, Alan Trammell. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Bob Wickman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. In there, 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
A quick out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs.
In now, Tommy Pham. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Edgar Martinez.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. Weakly hit to third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. At the plate, Jim Thome. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Clark is there for it. And that ends the inning. Brian Ellington enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
First offering on its way. Wade Boggs is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back a guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Another try at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Up high in the air. Trammell calls for it. 2 down. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout this far. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Down and away, ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last one left for the Yankees. As the lead remains 3-1. Number 64 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Gary Sheffield stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mark Grace. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball. It comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Alex Bregman will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. A high fastball is in there.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Number 13,
Alex Avila comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Sheffield rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
The batter,
here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Fouled straight back. Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now at the plate, Alan Trammell. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Belanger is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Up next for the
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. John Gray takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. A wave and a miss.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good... Carlos Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Alex Bregman will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way. Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far, he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2 on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Striding in, Juan Gonzalez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sheffield has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Cody Belanger. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1 on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he strikes him out here for route number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Now to the plate, Edgar Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jim Thome. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is popped up back behind second. Vizquel is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
He'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Alex Bregman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough slider down low for a strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Mike Jackson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 32.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Softly on the line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Number 2.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Harold Reynolds is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Trammell fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Ty Cobb. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Line to the right side. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
And he steps off. Now the double steal is on here. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He singled his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1 and just got a piece up the line. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Alan Trammell. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Tommy Pham would be next. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning, is it? Ready for another shot now, Will Clark. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Joe Mauer will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Joe Mauer.
Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joe Mauer becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch. Jock Peterson is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now the relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Ready for another chance? Juan Gonzalez.
Juan Gonzalez.
Cookie Davis will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Davis.
Back up the middle. Trammell comes up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel.
Number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Here's a high pop-up. Trammell is there for it, and that retires the side. Joe Mauer will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
So 81. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. In now, Edgar Martinez. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball's hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want the ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off and hold him to a single.
Jim Thome is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Right
striding
fielder,
into the box, Gary Sheffield. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New York with a big 17.